The rise of analog nostalgia in 2025 cinema. In 2025, one of the most surprising and persistent trends in global cinema is the rise of analog nostalgia. As streaming platforms battle for dominance and AI-generated scripts flood the market, audiences are turning their attention to a slower, more tactile form of storytelling. Directors and producers are increasingly revisiting the aesthetics of the 70s, 80s, and 90s, not as a gimmick, but as a full-fledged creative movement that's redefining what modern filmmaking looks like. Shot-on-film productions have spiked 30% compared to 2023, according to data from the European Film Academy. What's driving this isn't just sentimentality. It's a deep craving for imperfection, human touch, and creative grit. Viewers report feeling a stronger emotional connection to stories that echo the grainy, uneven quality of old-school cinematography. This craving has become especially pronounced among Gen Z and younger millennials, who often romanticize eras they never lived through as an escape from the hyper-digitized world around them. This movement is not limited to Western cinema. In Japan, the neo-kaidan subgenre has returned, with filmmakers shooting supernatural thrillers on 16mm film and releasing them in limited-run midnight screenings, mimicking the cult film culture of the late 20th century. In Latin America, directors are readopting hand-painted poster art, mono soundtracks, and even VHS-style editing cuts. The result is not just aesthetic. These choices are influencing how stories are structured. Long takes, slow pacing, and emotional ambiguity are back in vogue, contrasting sharply with the algorithm-optimized scripts of streaming originals. Critics have started referring to this style as meta-analog, where the imperfections aren't just technical, they're woven into the narrative. This signals a potential long-term shift in cinematic values, where atmosphere and authenticity outweigh CGI spectacle. A defining example of this movement is the breakout indie film Celluloid Dreams, which premiered at the 2024 Cannes Film Festival. Shot entirely on expired Kodak stock and using a script generated from handwritten journals, the film won multiple Audience Choice Awards for its haunting realism and unconventional visual tone. Another hit, Silent Room, a horror piece from Berlin, used no digital post-production and featured in-camera practical effects only. These films aren't just critical darlings. They're doing surprisingly well commercially. Limited runs at curated cinemas and high-end Blu-ray collector's editions are generating new revenue streams that don't rely on the Netflix, Amazon, Disney content treadmill. And thanks to renewed public interest, even film development labs are making a comeback, with boutique facilities opening in cities like Toronto, Seoul, and Sao Paulo. The ripple effect of analog nostalgia has also reshaped movie marketing. Digital posters are being replaced with AI-enhanced recreations of vintage, hand-painted movie billboards. Influencers and cinema clubs are turning these posters into viral art drops, where each design acts as both promotion and collectible. Films are now often announced, not with teaser trailers, but with limited edition poster zines, fold-out, art-heavy leaflets distributed in cafes, record stores, and indie bookstores. This mode of promotion emphasizes tangibility and exclusivity. For podcasters and content creators, it provides rich visual material for thumbnails, reels, and static content alike. Stylized typography, film burns, and fake fold lines are used not just as design elements, but as visual storytelling tools. It's a renaissance of storytelling through objects, where every piece of media feels like it was touched by a human hand. In 2025, cinema is not just evolving, it's looping back and growing through its roots. The analog nostalgia wave is not about rejecting modern technology, but about reclaiming narrative intimacy. It's about bringing back texture, silence, and time, the very things that digital convenience quietly erased. For audiences, this is a chance to feel again. For creators, it's an invitation to make art with their hands, their eyes, and their instincts, not just with code. As the movement expands, it suggests that the future of film might not be more digital, but more human.